It's one subject that the church has used for a long time to keep people in fear and guilt. It is in that subject of tithing.
We break it down, no script, no mold. Raw and uncut, every gem is gold. Locked in now, let the facts unfold. Q bringing heat on Truth Be Told.
What's going on, squad? Welcome back to the Truth Be Told podcast. I'm your host, Q. And check it, it's been a minute. I missed y'all, but nevertheless, this party has to keep going. Recently, you may have already heard that there is a clip of Creflo Dollar that has resurfaced from a couple of years ago. Now, in this clip, Pastor Creflo Dollar has seemed to be thinking differently about tithing. Now, this man has been preaching for upwards of about 40 years. And I want you to hear what his new modern take on tithing is, and then we're going to have a small discussion. Check this out.
Saying to you that I'm still growing and that the teachings that I've shared in times past on the subject of tithing were not correct. And today I stand in humility to correct some things that I've taught for years and believed for years, but could never understand it clearly because I had not yet been confronted with the gospel of grace, which has made the difference. I won't apologize because if it wasn't for me going down that route, I would have never ended up where I am right now. But I will say that I have no shame at all at saying to you, throw away every book, every tape, and every video I ever did on the subject of tithing, unless it lines up with this. I've done some corrective teaching in the last 10 years, but not to the degree of what we're getting ready to do now. So why is this important? Because religion is sustained by two factors: fear and guilt. And if it's one subject that the church has used for a long time to keep people in fear and guilt, it is in that subject of tithing. And it has to be corrected, and it's got to be corrected now.
So you mean to tell me that now your thoughts have changed on tithing? Now, you've been preaching for, like I said, upwards of 40 years. And in this 40-year time span, you have repeatedly told your congregation that God has told you that tithing was. You have also told your congregation that for those people that don't tithe, there's a whole sermon on this. For those people that don't tithe, you would like to take them out to the back of the church, round up a firing squad, and pew them all unalived, then go back to having a service. This is what you thought about people who didn't tithe. So my question is, where did this newfound knowledge of tithing come from? If you were saying before that divine intervention had happened and you were being instructed to instruct your flock that tithing was necessary and what was needed for whatever it was that you needed it for, who was actually talking to you? Because now you're stating that it was all wrong. Tear up all the books and the DVDs and throw away all the VHS tapes, whatever means you were selling that service on. What do you guys think? Because what seems to be happening right now, it seems like the church is shifting. And I think it's due to social media. Before, there was no social media to hold pastors accountable. There was not this huge community of people that can gather in one spot and see your services. It was only relegated to the people that were in your congregation. Now the world can see. But now the world can see the world can judge. You guys let me know what you think about this, whether it be the tithing, whether it be his apology, if that's what you consider it. What's going on with the church? What's going on with tithing? Let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Until then, I'll see you in a second. I'm your host, Q, and I'm out.